As President Trump now signs another controversial immigration order.
Let's check in with Ryan. Elijah's in studio now. He's got some of the details for us, Ryan.
Yeah, Bob and Amy, good morning. This one is a revised travel ban. It affects immigrants from 6 Muslim-majority countries. Now, here are the details. This time, Iraq was removed from the list. The last ban, of course, halted in a Seattle federal court. Some lawyers say this new immigration order is an improvement, but they claim it still discriminates. The president of the International Rescue Committee also says it puts vulnerable people at risk.
Well, the 120-day ban on refugees targets the most vulnerable and most vetted population that's arriving in the United States. Refugee resettlement has been a great American success story, bringing people to the U.S. who've become active and productive citizens. The national security case is not supported by any of the documentation, including the leaked memos from the Department of Homeland Security.
And this new ban is set to go in effect on March 16th. That is next Thursday. Bob, back to you.
Ryan, thank you. Let's check in with immigration attorney Naif Mubarak to talk more about this. One of the things that I just noticed, Naif, is that the last ban was implemented immediately, and no one really had a chance to look at it. This time it's next Thursday, so people have a little bit of a chance to look at it. You've looked at it. Just your first reading of it, your reaction to it.
Well, I think it's very interesting, and that the fact that before the president told us this needed to happen immediately for the safety of our country, and now all of a sudden we have a 2-week notice, one country is removed. So it kind of seems very inconsistent, but you can tell they are working very hard here to make it past the court systems, unlike the first executive order, which was stopped by the federal courts. So
we're gonna live with the bad dudes coming in between now and next Thursday, and then we roll it out. What about taking Iraq off of the list? Your reaction to that?
Right. Again, my reaction is that it's a little bit inconsistent. Before, we were told about this great urgency. You know, people are pouring in, our country's at great risk, and now a whole country, one of the largest countries from the list, is now removed, and now all of a sudden this country's vetting process is safe, which I think is why there's so much controversy around this ban, because a lot of people say it's not supported by facts in order to actually bolster our border. So here we have now one country removed. We now have the time to implement the order. So it's kind of inconsistent with the president's first reasonings behind the executive order.
And it also, the criticism the last time was that it was targeting Muslims. Does it go so far as to remove that stigma, I suppose?
Well, people would say that it has because they removed the religious minority content out of the executive order. However, at the end of the day, these are Muslim majority countries. 3 of the countries are 99% Muslim populated. So if we don't have facts of security concerns, then the argument is, then is this based on religion, which many people are actually saying that it is.
Naif, I know we've just really scratched the surface, and people have got questions probably that I haven't gotten to that they'd like to get an answer from you. How can they reach you, maybe on social media, Facebook, Twitter?
MubarakLaw.com, Facebook, and social media. We're everywhere, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
All right, Naif Mubarak, great to have you come in this morning. We appreciate it.
Great to have me. Thank you.